So you're wondering about the first games you should get for your Super Nintendo.
I am. I think these are the first games you should buy for the Super Nintendo.
So today we're going to just go over our first picks that you should get for your Super Nintendo, as well as what you can expect to pay for them. So to start us off strong, Super Mario World.
I mean, if your Super Nintendo didn't come with this already.
Exactly. It's such a good game. It's a classic side scroller. You get to ride Yoshi in it. You go to different worlds. Well, is it considered different worlds? No, it's just on one island.
Like you're starting the Donut Plains,
Yeah.
right? So,
and you know what? You'll have a lot of fun with it. And at only $20, it's worth every penny.
and there's some like a little bit of multiplayer offering in there. Like, remember? how
Yeah,
they
like
did the
it's a hot seat.
hot seat multiplayer, which
Yeah.
was really popular back then. So, moving on from there, we're going to talk about FZero, another launch title for the Super Nintendo. It used the Super Nintendo's Mode 7 capabilities, so it gave you that 3D, kind of 3D space, even though it wasn't 3D. It was kind of a technical showpiece for the Super Nintendo. It really showed off that Mode 7 experience and what it could do and things like that. So the gameplay is not super deep, but it is super fast racing, like the kind of futuristic racing. It was the earliest example of futuristic racing at home that I remember. I could be wrong, but tell me down low how I'm wrong. And what is what is FX? FX. Never mind.
F-Zero.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Sorry. What's F-Zero going to cost?
$20. So
Not bad.
yeah, also
It's
not
less than
an
I was
expensive
expecting.
game. And the next one on the list is Starfox. And I mean, not a lot to be said. I mean, it's a rail shooter. You're in a spaceship and you're going through levels. Yeah, it was the beginning of what Star Fox is, and it was a great game.
Yeah, like it's a great rail shooter. It was the first game, in my understanding, to use the FX chip, which was that 3D accelerated chip, and gave us that really. It's a little bit slow,
Yeah.
the game, but it was still really a lot of fun. People were like, "Whoa, what's this? It's 3D."
Yeah, and that's a $25 game. So also not even that expensive.
And finishing off this list, we're going to go strong with Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Again, this kind of started the Zelda formula. Like, it was the real. I mean, I know it's the third Zelda game in the series, but it really gave us that first kind of taste of the way Zelda games would be structured from here on in. Like, the other ones were kind of like this, but they didn't really know this was the formula. You know, going to dungeons, collecting items. Those items help you throughout the dungeon and do your thing, right? So we'll put a little bit of gameplay on screen for that one because it is so unique. But anyway, that one's probably, I'm guessing this one's going to be the most expensive on the list, though.
It is. And this one you can expect to spend around $50 to pick up. But you know what? For how good of a game it is, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, I think
really
it's worth
is.
it.
It's just like any game on this list. And really, we do recommend that you pick up all of them. But I mean, if you get a couple of them, it definitely will be a good start to the list.
And definitely tell us down in the comments your experiences with these games, because I would assume that's why people are coming to these videos, because they had some experience with them. Tell us about your buying experience, telling us about how you played them, how much you played them, everything like that.
Yeah, and we will have a video be popping up somewhere over here about another list for other next Super Nintendo games you should be getting.